What's up, everyone, and welcome to the Daily Rev. So on today's Daily Rev, what we're going to be talking about is crossing the bridge to get to the double digits. So probably you're wondering, what do you mean by that? And the bridge is pretty much a metaphor. Like, what's stopping us from getting to our goals, pretty much? Like, what bridge do we actually have to cross to get there? Or what's the leap of faith that we have to take? I call it crossing of the threshold. Like, what exactly needs to happen to get to the desired outcome? Oh, what happened there? Far out. It's still alive? Okay, my light went off. Don't buy anything on Wish, guys. Straight up. Bought this light off Wish, and yeah, it's not the greatest, as you can see, but that's a bit funny. So anyways, like, what actually needs to happen to cross the threshold, cross that bridge, and get to our goals? And the current person that we are now isn't serving us, and that's why we're having such resistance of getting to the goals. So you have to think, like, what actually needs to happen to be able to pull this off and actually get there and to get to the goal. Because the current, it could be like the current environment who we're hanging out with. It could be the identity that we associate ourselves with, and maybe it's easier just to stay where we are, just to stay, live day by day. Things aren't too bad. Things are okay. I've done this for a long time, so it just seems easier. But deep down, you really actually do want to change, and that's why you're feeling this way, and that's why you're feeling this resistance. Because us as human beings, we want to avoid pain, but the greatest pain is not growing, because us as human beings, we want to grow and achieve and get better and better. Then maybe it's certain beliefs that's stuck in your head that you just can't, you're finding it challenging to overcome. And I felt that as well, like growing up, with my having weight loss challenges for most of my life. I just believed when I was younger I was just fat, and that was that. My mum was big, so I'm big, and that was that. But it was only when I actually figured out that I actually had the power to change that through nutrition and exercise, then I no longer had that belief anymore. And it's just constantly challenge your beliefs, and that'll help you to cross the bridge to actually get to your goals. And actually just having a hard look at yourself and actually thinking, okay, well, this current person, the person who I am, isn't going to get there. It is going to cut it. And having like a good look at yourself and be like, okay, what does the future me actually have? Like, what do they do? What type of habits? What type of rituals? Like, what do they do each day to actually pull this goal off? And actually think what needs to happen. Like, with me, like, I would look at what really helped me was taking a little observing, not like, comparing myself to them, but observing, okay, well, this person is where I want to be. So what is he doing that I'm not doing that I could do? Okay, so he, for example, easy one, he's waking up early. Okay, that's something I could do. He, when it's time to do work, he does work. He doesn't go to the beach, or he doesn't stop working at 5 p.m. He works until 7 or 8 p.m. and he puts in the extra work when everyone else doesn't. That's interesting. Maybe I should try that. And just taking little qualities and seeing. And that's why it's really cool to have, mentors and other people to look up to, because they've already done it. They've already walked the path, and they can help you walk the path as well. And then actually asking yourself difficult questions like, what's actually stopping me from achieving this? And there could be a number of things that are stopping us from getting to where we want to be. Like, with me, like, I had a lot of value in with my weight. Like, during school, I felt that I was a chubby, funny one, and that was great, and I was scared to lose that. I also felt that in different areas of my life, when it was time for for business or whatever, or that I wanted to kind of change, that maybe my friends wouldn't want to be friends with me anymore because we're going down different paths. So I was scared to change, and therefore that was a barrier that was stopping me from achieving the goal. and it's all real silly stuff, but this type of stuff just really does hold us back. Or it could be like, triggers that were going on that we have to address when we were younger. Like for me growing up, home life wasn't always the best, and at school, bullies like most people had to deal with, and I'll always have my trigger was to go with food, to be my escape, and actually just handling those triggers and being aware of this. Okay, well, I'm getting upset, I'm getting emotional, this is what's happening, okay, and this is what I'm doing. And the way to beat a pattern is being like a bad pattern or a bad habit is being aware of it and having like the mental strength to actually stop or swap it out with a good habit. So so there could be a number of things that's stopping you from achieving your goals, and you just have to address it, and you have to think, okay, to get to point A to point B, what actually needs to happen to achieve the desired outcome that I want to achieve. So in the comments below, if you could comment exactly what do you believe that's stopping you from achieving the desired outcome that you want to achieve. Like what's the goal that you really want to achieve, and what do you believe that's stopping you from achieving it? Like with me, I wanted a successful online business, which in my opinion, I have a successful online business, which I'm very grateful for. But the thing that was stopping me was that I was trying to juggle two things at once, right? I was trying to do normal one-on-one PT, and I was doing online as well. I got to a point where I didn't want to do one-on-one but PT anymore. I really wanted to do this online thing, but the thing I was scared of being judged by PT friends, the owner of the gym who I'm good friends with. I was scared of that how if I didn't make it online. There was so many different things. So whatever your goal is, just comment what the goal is and what do you believe that's stopping you from achieving it. So #live, #replay. Thank you for listening, and I'll be back with more content, more videos, and enjoy your weekend, guys.